thing for like they've gotten ultrasounds of it and everything, put steroids, and then they think it's like, I don't know what it is, some sort of like electroshock therapy. Like they spent so much money trying to get it better and just right. And like, yeah, my mom will walk for like 6 miles, like, and now she can really only go like around the block barely. It's really sad. And it's not for the dog too, because she wants to walk, but dogs like walks. Yeah, one of the scooter things, something. I know. Yeah, for real.
There's one area, 72nd Street goes underneath like the road, and it's beautiful. And there's like all these sort of upper east side, west side dailies, like all these things.
Just like with a little bonnet on, like you do you. That's cute. It's Lepa, is that your name? Hi. Okie dokie, friends. Yoga time. I don't really have any new announcements. I have my breathwork offering frequency once per month offering coming up on the 16th of this month. It's the third Saturday of the month, 7 to 9 p.m. here in this space. And then just a heads up, I'm not going to be here on Sunday. Denise is subbing my class at 10 a.m. Then I'll be back next Tuesday. Okie dokie, let's just do the thing. So comfortable seat of meditation. If you want to move a little, stretch a little, wiggle a little, feel free. And then eventually find your way to stillness. Bring your hands to rest somewhere intentionally. If they're in your lap, you could turn your palms down to go more inward, be more grounded. Or palms up to be more open, receptive. If you want to bring your hands to your heart, or even one hand to heart, one hand to belly, feel free. And then close your eyes, or if you prefer to keep your eyes open, lower and soften your gaze. And just feel into the length of your spine, length of the back of your neck. See if you can really let your shoulders relax and melt down away from your ears. All the muscles in your face soften. And just take these first couple of moments to really arrive here in this moment. So everything that's happening out there in the world, for now, just let it fall away. And just feel your sit bones on the ground. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the sounds around you, the sounds within you. And start to bring more awareness inward to your own inner space. So feeling into your body physically, and also energetically, mentally, emotionally. Notice what's going on inside. So this whole inner world you have, start to pay more attention and just be more curious about what's going on inside. Start to notice your breath and connect with your breath in some way. So maybe you visualize your breath. You can use your imagination. Maybe if you're more tactile, you just feel into the expansion and contraction of each inhale, each exhale. And see if you can use your breath as an anchor to keep you present. So anytime your mind wanders, which it probably will, it's perfectly normal. Just notice that. Come back to your breath. Come back to the here and now. The next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can and hold in fullness. When you think you're full, see if you can even just find an extra little sip of air at the top. And great big open mouth sigh, let it out. Good. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up as full as you can get. Expand, inflate, hold. Extra little sip. And then great big open mouth sigh, release. Very nice, you guys. One more time. Biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Hold. Extra little sip. And then release out your mouth. Let it go. Seal your lips now. Start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose. Gentle constriction in the back of your throat. See if you can start to not just feel your breath as it expands and contracts and rises and falls. Also hear your breath. So it creates that gentle whisper noise, that oceanic sound. Each inhale, really big, really spacious, powerful. And each exhale, all the way to emptiness. At the bottom of each exhale, see if you can feel what's called Uddiyana Bandha, your core lock. So that navel to spine connection at the bottom of each exhale. So this breath is slow. It is not in a rush. It's calming and regulating for your nervous system. But it's also big and spacious and powerful and dynamic. So it holds you and supports you as you move through a challenging physical practice. So staying connected to your breath. Come forward to your hands and your knees. And just start to move any way your body feels like moving this morning. So if that's cat-cows, that's a great place to start. If it's hip circles, it's also a great place to begin. But anything that calls to you, so no right or wrong. Sometimes I like to try little barrel rolls with my torso, so kind of like you're jump roping with your torso. So feel around and just get curious about all the different ways your body can move. Feel into your spine, your front body, back body, side body. Feel into your shoulders and your shoulder blades, your hips, your legs, your feet, your toes. You want to stretch your wrists or your forearms. You spin your fingers out to both sides or even back towards your knees and just find a gentle rock forward and back, side to side, or around in little circles. And feel free to keep your eyes closed if it helps you stay a little more present with your body and your felt senses. So rather than thinking your way through this or intellectualizing your way through this, see if you can feel your way through from the inside. There's no judgment, no right, wrong, just observation, just curiosity. So see what you feel and then respond to it. Give yourself about 3, 4, 5 more rounds. And eventually, downward facing dog is our destination. So you can start your transition back to down dog whenever you are ready. You can get there however you would like. Nice, you guys. Once you're back in your dog pose, keep that exploration going. So keep feeling around. Maybe pedal out your heels, give your head a little shake or a little nod. Bend your knees a lot and come up to the balls of your feet, pads of your toes, and just really work the length from your fingertips up to your sit bones. You could take your feet out wide to the width of your mat and transfer your weight side to side. So in this down dog, rather than tuning out because you've been here a million times, tune in almost as if it's the first time you've ever been in downward facing dog. And feel whatever there is to feel. Make little tiny micro adjustments. Notice how that changes the pose from the inside. So a lot of times I won't see any change on the outside, but you can feel a shift on the inside. Really nice, you guys. Good poses, good awareness. Strong hands on the ground, so spread your fingers wide. Hands are your foundation. And see if you can use your core to lift you up out of your hand. So as if there is an invisible rope attached to your belly button, and it's pulling up and tugging back. So feel that lift that comes from your center. And then notice, is your breath still there? Did you forget about it? So big, spacious, powerful, strong. Take one more big inhale into your down dog, friends. And then as you exhale, gaze to the top of your space, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come into your halfway lift position. So lengthen, get all the rounding out of your back. And exhale, bow, let it go. Yeah, once more. Inhale, halfway lift. Top of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back. Exhale, bow. Nice, Nan. And then this time all the way up. So come through your halfway lift, keep rising. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain pose, reach. Exhale, take a slow dive down and fold. Beautiful. Nice, Courtney. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, bow and fold. Press into your feet, engage through your core, and rise back up. Inhale, arms extend, maybe even gaze up. Nice lepa. Exhale, hands to heart center. And take that one more time. Inhale, reach up. Feel the length in your side bodies. Exhale, slow dive. Bend your knees a lot if you feel it in your low back. Thanks, Jane. Halfway lift. Inhale. Get all the rounding out of your back. Feel the length in the back of your neck. Exhale, bow and fold. And then strong core, rise up. Inhale, arms overhead. Nice, Paul. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful, everybody. This time, inhale, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. So shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. And then try not to lock out your elbows and start to reach your hands back away from your body. If you want, you can add a little back bend. So press your hips gently forward as you hug in with your inner thighs, puff up your chest, and tilt your chin up. So try not to let your head just collapse back, but extend back. And then breathe into the front of your heart, front of your shoulders. Take one more big, huge inhalation. And as you exhale, keep your hands clasped, hinge at your hips, dive down into your forward fold. Nice, Dante. Hang out in your fold for about 2-3 rounds. See if you can lift your knuckles a little bit higher. See if you can lift your sit bones a little bit higher. Relax your neck a little bit more. So let your head hang. Maybe give it a little shake or a little nod. Really good, everybody. Big, spacious breath. Take one last inhalation here. And with your exhalation, bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. If you want, you can shake them out. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift position, realign your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. So top of your push-up, push the ground away actively. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Maybe take little baby rocks forward and back for just a moment. So draw your belly button in and up. Breathe into your back body especially. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, just lift your hips up and press them back, downward facing dog. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Inhale, rock forward again to your high plank. Ideally, your hands and your feet don't have to move between these two poses. Exhale, lift your hips, press them back, down dog. Yeah, very nice. Nice, Kathy. This time, inhale, rock forward, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. So strong arms, strong belly. Try not to let your belly sink. Inhale, push back up, high plank. And exhale, take it back to down dog and stretch. We'll do that once more. Inhale, high plank or modify. Exhale, chaturanga, hold. Hold until you're empty in your breath. And then inhale, push up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Good job. This time, inhale, rock forward, high plank or modify. And exhale all the way down. Take a Spider-Man cobra. So hands out wide, fingertips on the ground, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. Little tone in your belly, navel to spine to protect low back. And then exhale, twist to either side. You choose. Yes. Inhale back through center, heart lifts, belly tones. Exhale, other side. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Go one more time each way. Feel into your shoulders. Feel into front body, back body, side bodies, and even your lower body. Press down through your pelvis and your shoelaces. Eventually, your inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there as long as you want. Give yourself an extra breath or two if you feel like it. Downward facing dog is where we're headed. So transition back mindfully in your own time. Take a few deep breaths. Nice poses, everybody. Nice strong shoulders. Soften your face, unclench your jaw. Rather than straining through your neck to look forward, just let your gaze fall somewhere behind you. Maybe you even gaze up at your thighs or your belly button. Take one more inhale as you push the ground away. Exhale, gaze to the top of your yoga mat, step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold. Once you've arrived, spinal extension, inhale. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, inhale, reach up. And this time, sit back into chair pose, Utkatasana. So weight in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them apart so your feet feel very active and very alive. If you feel like you're flaring your ribs forward, see if you can draw navel to spine and feel that engagement of your lowest, deepest abdominals. So your transverse abdominis. Feels like you have a little brace around your middle. Yeah, so good, you guys. See if you can sit just a tiny bit lower and lift your heart just a tiny bit higher. Take one last round in your chair. Fierce pose. Feel fierce. And then end of your exhale, forward fold, dive down. Halfway lift. Breathe in, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. And then pause right here. We'll take a side plank. Right hand is your foundation. Roll onto the baby toe edge of right foot. If you want to modify, right knee could come down or even right forearm. So you do you. If your bottom knee is lifted, then lift your hips really, really high. So the higher you can get your hips, the more you're going to be using your right side abdominals rather than just sinking into your right shoulder or wrist joint. So hips high, and then possibly reach your left arm forward, lengthen through your left side. Maybe float your left leg up, lift your hips even higher. You're using lots and lots of strength here. See if you can find a little softness, little sweetness, soften through your face, soften through your outer shell. One last big deep breath. Nice, Kate. Really good, everybody. And then plank position. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Push the ground away. Find your strength. Exhale to slowly lower down. Nice, Lepa. Inhale, find a back bend of your choice. So lift your heart, curl open. And then we'll meet up on hands and knees, tabletop position. So on your hands and your knees, spread your fingers very wide and actively push the ground away, just like you do in your plank pose. Draw your belly button in and up so you feel that brace around your middle once again. And then take your right arm forward and left leg back, spinal balance. So long, strong, powerful line from front to back. Your inner thighs face each other, your left toes face the ground. Take one more inhale as you reach long. And then with your exhale, slow motion, elbow to knee. So curl in, hollow out, empty out. Inhale, re-extend, long, strong, powerful. Two more like that. Exhale, elbow to knee, round, hollow out, all the way to empty. Inhale, lengthen. So good, you guys. One more time. Exhale, elbow to knee. Feel your strong core. Inhale, reach. And then as you exhale, reach your right arm back behind you. See if you can lift your heart using the mobility in your mid and your upper back, not just your neck. And then if it is available, grab hold of your foot or your ankle and use gentle leverage to work your pose. So hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. And then gently kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. See if you can breathe all the way down into your belly. Soft through your face, unclench your jaw. One last round. See if you can spread your toes as you hold your foot in your hand. Inhale, re-extend. Right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, set everything down. All right, take your right leg and extend it out to the right. Toes face forward, sole of your foot presses down as best you can. Take your left arm out to the left and all the way up to the sky. Inhale here. As you exhale, thread your left arm underneath you. So reach, 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 and then gently come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. If you do not like having your leg extended, you can set your right knee down at any time. And just work this pose however you want to. So you could push into the ground with your right hand. You could wrap your right arm behind your back. You could interlace your right fingers with your left fingers and just gently tug on your left arm. Big, expansive inhales into your back body. See if you can feel your inhales expand into the back of your heart, back ribs, low back. And then all the way to empty with each exhalation. Feel that navel to spine connection at the bottom of each exhale. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths here. Really nice, everybody. All right, if you do happen to have your right hand lifted, start to bring it back to the ground. On an inhale, unthread your left arm, reach it out and up once more. Thanks, Callie. And then left hand down. Pick up your right foot, swing your right leg back, take your right toes off the left edge of your mat, then lean your hips over to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. Feel into it. You might bend your elbows, you might round, you might arch. So see what you can find for your own body. And then bottom of your next exhalation, just back to hands and knees, tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. All right, from your dog pose, next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky. And then see if you can open your right hip. So bend your knee, reach your right knee out and up. Try to make this movement happen from your hip, not from your shoulders or your hands. So keep both hands evenly and equally rooted, both shoulders square and strong. Squeeze through the outside of your right glute and use that muscle. It's called your medial glute. Use it to lift your right knee a little bit higher. Keep your right foot active. Take one more inhale. You can stay if you want, or exhale, right knee to left elbow. Get as close as you can. Push the ground away. Inhale, re-extend. See if you can open your hip again. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, or even armpit, so aim high. Nice, Jane. Inhale, back up. Open your hip one more time. And then exhale, knee towards your nose. Keep your hips nice and high. See all of that space in front of you. Step through low lunge. Take a moment, you guys, and just feel into your legs however you want to. So maybe you bring your back knee down, straighten your front leg, open your front hip, add a twist. So you do you for about 3, 4, 5 breaths. Just feeling your legs this morning. And in your next couple rounds, we'll rise to crescent lunge. So as you're ready, start your transition up into your high lunge. So back knee lifted, high on the ball of your back foot. Try to get your back heel high, so if it feels like your back heel is almost touching the ground, you might widen your stance just the slightest bit. And then rather than sinking into your lunge, hug in. So front hip is pulling back hip is pulling forward, and your legs feel really strong and stable. Yes, so good. With your strong, stable foundation, feel into your expression of this pose in your upper body. So reach up, maybe spread your fingers, or maybe soften your fingers. Just whatever you're doing, it's intentional. Feel that brace around your middle, navel to spine connection. Just breathe into all the little spaces. Beautiful, you guys. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, lean forward and bring your hands to your front thigh. Push your hands into your front thigh. Draw your belly button in and up so you feel your strong core. You're connected to it. Keep that. Lean forward. Back foot floats up. So press with your back foot like you're stomping it onto an invisible wall. If your back leg feels heavy, it's because you're not engaging the muscles. So use the strength in your back leg to hold it in space. You can stay where you're at, keep pressing your hands into your front thigh, or add some arms, maybe one or both arms, reach forward, out to the sides or back. Yes, awesome. Big, strong, powerful line of energy from front to back. Take one last round. And then slowly, softly back to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. And then let's walk our hands over to the left long edge of our mat. So come into a wide-legged straddle, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then pause in your halfway lift. Keep your right hand on the ground, reach your left arm to the sky. So you're gonna twist. Open through the left side of your heart and maybe even try gazing up at your left hand for a moment. Keep both feet rooted firmly. Keep your spine nice and long. All right, from here, you're gonna take your back foot, your right foot, and thread it through your arm and your leg. So right foot will come towards the back of the room and you'll sit down, balancing on your sit bones. So boat pose. If you want extra support, you can bring your hands to the ground behind you. Otherwise, arms reach forward, or if you want extra, you can reach your arms up and back. Lift your heart up, roll your shoulders back and down. Take one more inhale in your high boat. And then as you exhale, low boat. So extend your legs and hover everything above the ground. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, high boat, lift back to your sit bones. Exhale, low boat, hover and squeeze. Draw your low belly down. Inhale, high, lift. Exhale, low, hover. That's doing it. Good job. Inhale, high. Just 2 more. Exhale, low. Squeeze everything, pull low belly down. Inhale, high. And last one, exhale, low. Active through your toes. Pull your navel down towards the ground. Inhale, lift. All right, from here, you're going to plant your left foot, bring your right hand behind you, and just flip it over into a 3-legged down dog. So your right leg will be extended up, open through your right hip. Yay, good job. You can stay here or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm reaches forward, little back bend. Nice, Kathy. Lift your hips. Open through your heart. Breathe down into your belly. Stretch your abdominal wall. One last big deep breath. And then everybody, regular down dog. Walk it out. Take a moment, maybe a big sigh out your mouth. And just feel all that energy flowing through your body. Feel your connection to your strong core. One more big inhale as you push the ground away. And exhale, look to the top of your space, however you'd like to get there. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. Rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, inhale, reach up and stretch. This time we'll add side body stretch. So grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand, and then send your hips towards the windows, upper body towards the opposite wall. Little more weight in your left foot. You can reach your right tiptoes out to the right. Try to keep your left shoulder back and down so it's plugged into the socket. Yes, beautiful. And then breathe into your left waistline. Breathe into the space between your left ribs. Nice, Courtney. Take one last round here. Then inhale through center, switch your grip. Take it to the other side, up and over. So think of a crescent moon shape and try to create that with your body. More weight in your right foot. Nice, Jane. Root into the inner edge of right foot especially. Right shoulder back and down, plugged in. Breathe into your waistline. Breathe into the space between your right ribs, those intercostal muscles. Stretch them out, wake them up. Soft through your face. One last round. Inhale back to center. And as you exhale, just little baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Curl open. Inhale, re-extend. See if you can feel a neutral pelvis, neutral spine as you reach up. And then exhale, stick your butt out, hinge at your hips all the way down into your fold. Nice job. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position, top of your push-up. Pause, side plank. This time, left hand is your foundation. So roll into the baby toe edge of left foot. Feel free to come down to forearm, or feel free to bring your left knee down if you'd like to modify. Hips high. So rather than sinking into your left shoulder and your left wrist and having all the weight just sink into your joints, use your left side abdominals. So hips high, lift. Maybe right arm forward. Maybe right leg even floats up. As your right leg floats up, see if you can lift your hips higher. Awesome. Karate chop the ground with the outer edge of your left foot. Take one last round. Slowly and intentionally back to plank or modified. So find your strength first. Inhale. And then strong straight line. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, find a heart opener of your choice. Take your time, peel your heart open. And then tabletop position, hands and knees, no rush. All right, left arm forward, right leg back, spinal balance. Nice, Kathy. So strong, powerful line of energy from front to back. Inner thighs face each other, right toes face down towards the ground. And it's like you're going to shake somebody's hand. So palm faces in, thumb faces up. Take one more in breath. Exhale, slowly, elbow to knee, like you're moving through mud. Curl in, hollow out, empty out. Inhale, long, strong, powerful line, reach. Beautiful, you guys. Exhale, elbow to knee, all the way to emptiness. And then inhale, lengthen. One more like that. As you exhale, curl in, round, push the ground away with your right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Half bow variation, left arm reaches back, bend your right knee. If it is available, grab hold of your foot or your ankle, and then use gentle leverage to work your pose. Try to keep your toes active. So spread your toes as you hold your foot in your hand. Hug in with your inner thighs to stay out of your low back. And then breathe down into your belly. Lift your heart. Maybe gaze forward or even slightly up. Take one last round. So nice, everybody. Slowly release back to spinal balance. Inhale, nice neutral spine, everything long. Good, Nan. And then exhale, set everything down. Extend your left leg now out to the left. Toes face forward, sole of your foot presses down. Right arm out to the right, all the way up. Inhale, open. And then exhale, thread your right arm through. Gently come down to rest on the outside of shoulder and head. So even though your head and shoulder are on the ground, it doesn't feel like all of your weight is coming down. Feel that invisible rope attached to your belly button, lifting up. And then breathe into your back body a lot. Feel the expansion of your back body with each inhale. And then the contraction, the hugging in with each exhale. Soft through your face and your jaw. Any exploration here is welcome. So little shifts in this posture, in my opinion, really change the way it feels in your body. So feel free to move around just a little bit and get curious. Respond to what you feel. Take about 2-3 more breaths. Nice job, everybody. If your left hand is lifted, set your left hand back down. On an inhale, unthread your right arm, reach it up one more time. See if you can reach even higher. And then exhale, right hand down. Pick up your left foot, swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Shift your hips, sway them over towards the windows a bit as you gaze back, look back at your tiptoes. And feel around, maybe round your spine, maybe peekaboo under your right armpit. Sometimes I even like to use my right heel, dig it into my left quad, like I'm using a lacrosse ball, kind of massaging out my quad muscle. So it doesn't even have to be yoga. One last round. And then come back to tabletop. Take it back to downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. Fire it up. Feel it supporting you from the inside. Use it. Inhale your left leg high. Peel your left hip open, bend your knee, reach it out and up. See if you can feel your outer left glute squeezing to create this action. Nice, Kate. Active through your left foot. You can stay right here if you prefer. Otherwise, one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, or as close as you can come. Inhale, back up, open your left hip. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your tricep or your armpit, super high on your arm. Yes, inhale, back up. And then last one, everyone, knee to your nose, curl in, keep your hips nice and high, and then step through low lunge. Take a moment on your own and just move your legs around a little bit. Back knee can come down, front leg can work towards straight, open through your front hip, add a twist. Lots of options, lots of ways to explore. Doesn't necessarily have to be what you did on the other side. Just be in your body. Notice, feel, observe. Just take in information. Good job, everybody. Next couple rounds, high crescent lunge. Beautiful. So strong legs, high on the ball of your back foot, hug towards midline. So find that strong foundation through your legs. Inner thighs hug in, belly tones, and then puff up your heart, maybe even gaze up. Be intentional with your hands and your fingers. Whatever you're doing with your face, be intentional. So even if you're making an angry face, you're doing it on purpose. So feel your crescent lunge today in this moment. Every little space. Breathe into every little space. One more in breath. Nice job. As you exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Press your hands into your thigh and draw your belly button in and up so you feel your strong core. Keep that connection to your core. Lean forward. Back foot floats off the ground. Hips stay square. So imagine a strong, powerful line from the crown of your head back to your heel. Yeah, and then if you would like, option to add some arms, one or both. Most intense will be arms forward. You could go out to the sides or back, even prayer hands if you prefer. But you do you. Keep pressing with your back foot. Keep lengthening through your spine. Stay connected to your center. Nice, Dante. Awesome, man. Take one last round. And then see if you can land softly back in crescent lunge. Step back, reach up, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Walk your hands over to the long edge of your mat, the right side. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. This time, give yourself a moment to do whatever you want to. So we'll get to our fun core work in a second. For now, just hang out, feel around. Nice, everybody. All right, with your next inhale, come to a halfway lift. Keep your left hand or left fingertips on the ground, right arm to the sky. So twist towards the back of the room. Long from the crown of your head back to your hips. Breathe down into your belly, and as you exhale, twist, twist, twist. Very nice. One last round in this twist. And then you're going to pick up your left foot and thread it through your other foot and your left arm. Come down to your sit bones. And then this time, go ahead and lower all the way down onto your back. Keep your knees stacked over your hips. Shins parallel to the ground. Bring your hands behind your head and interlace your fingers. All right, lift your head a little bit. So lift your head off the ground, but then relax your head back into your hands so you're not straining through your neck. Take an inhale here. Slow yoga bicycles as you exhale, right elbow to left knee, right leg extends forward. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side, left elbow, right knee, left leg extends forward. Spread through your toes, draw low belly down. Inhale, back through center. Go ahead, go at your own pace for a few more rounds. Try to stay slow so you're not speeding through it. You're feeling all the little teeny tiny muscles working. Every time you draw your elbow to your knee, you also draw your belly button down, down, down. Use your breath to support you. Use your breath to guide you. Try not to pull on your head. Just use your hands to support your neck. Take 2 more each way. Beautiful, you guys. Active feet. Spread your toes. So awareness in every little space inside of you. Good job. And then after you've completed your 2 more rounds, come back to that reverse tabletop with your knees stacked over your hips. Extend both legs straight up. Reach both arms straight up. Keep your head lifted. Draw your low belly down. See if you can reach your fingertips higher. Try to touch your toes. And then see if you can tuck your tailbone and lift your toes higher so tailbone comes off the ground. Hold here. Reach, reach, reach. 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Take a full body stretch. So arms long, legs long. Breathe down into your belly. Let this feel good. One more great big inhale. Exhale, hug your knees in. Take a little rock from side to side. And then take a couple of rocks forward and back. So build up a little bit of momentum. And then eventually rock up to your boat pose, balancing on your sit bones. From boat pose, right foot down, left hand behind you, and then flip it over, three-legged down dog, left leg lifted. Open through your left hip. Stay here or flip your dog. Left foot comes down behind you. Another chance to stretch through your abdominal wall. Breathe down into your belly. Yes, so nice, everybody. Imagine your heart is trying to look at the front wall. See if you can let it take one last round. And then bring it back. Nice lepa. Regular downward facing dog. Walk it out. Feel free to give yourself a big sigh out your mouth. Inhale, push the ground away. And exhale, gaze forward, step, tiptoe, or hop forward, fold top of your space. Inhale to a halfway lift position, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, for just a moment, breath to movement. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with right hand. Exhale, side body stretch. So hips towards the windows, upper body towards the opposite wall. Inhale brings you back through center. Switch your grip. Other side as you exhale, up and then over. Inhale, center. Baby back bend. Exhale, cactus your arms. Navel to spine, protect low back as you open. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Exhale, chair pose, sit back, weight in your heels. Take just one inhalation. Lift your heart, tone your belly, and then exhale, forward fold, bow. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank. Inhale, push the ground away, find your strength. Exhale, super slowly lower to your belly. We will take a shoulder pigeon. So stay on your belly, turn your head to the left, reach your right arm out to the right with your palm facing the ground, and then roll up onto your right side. So left foot can come down behind you if you would like. There's also lots of other options. So personally, I like to take hand to big toe pose sometimes. You can grab hold of your left big toe and extend your left leg towards the sky. You could take a quad stretch. You could take your left arm up and back like you're trying to get the backs of your hands to touch. Try to keep your head relaxed down. Nice job, you guys. Take about 3 more rounds. Big, spacious inhales. For me, a lot of times in this pose, when I take a big, huge in-breath, kind of gets a little shaky at the top. That's okay. That just means I've met an edge. So meet your edges and then use your breath to soften around them. Soft face, forehead, jaw. So nothing is forceful or aggressive. One last big full body breath. And then go ahead and just ease your way back onto your belly. We'll get to the other side a little later. Take any heart opener you want to. So any back bend, cobra, up dog, sphinx, Spider-Man cobra. Nice, man. And then see you in downward facing dog. No rush. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Nice, Jane. Use your strong core to step forward softly as you exhale, low lunge. Then stay in your lunge position, but add a twist. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. See if you can twist, not just from your arms, not just from your legs, but right from your center. So feel it in your core, right underneath your rib cage. Keep your spine long. So if you're gazing at the back of the room, gaze either straight to the side of the room or slightly forward. So encourage length. 2 more rounds to work your twists. If you want to challenge, get lighter on your left hand or even see if you can hover your left hand. Nice job, you guys. End of your next exhale, unwind. So you're in low lunge, move into standing splits. Right foot is your base, left leg lifts. Active through your left foot, spread your toes, relax your neck. Feel the connection to your center. Take one more inhale, reaching your left leg high. And then as you exhale, Shiva squat, left knee to the back of your right knee, curl in. So both knees bend, get small and compact. Inhale, re-extend your left leg. If you want, you can take a little handstand hop. Exhale, Shiva squat. Do 3 total. Inhale, re-extend, or little hoppy hop. And then exhale, Shiva squat. This time we're gonna hold here. So listen, take your right hand up to grab your left foot. Right hand grabs left foot. Press down into your right foot a lot and see if you can rise up to a standing position. Then once you're standing, twisted dancer pose is what we're working. Left arm forward, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Hug in with your inner thighs. Live through your heart. Good job. Just be playful. I know it's hard. Get yourself right where you're at. Twisted dancer, one more deep breath. So nice. See if you can come out the same way you came in. So back to Shiva squat, release your foot, and then just set your left foot down, forward fold position at the top of your mat. Give your right leg a little shake out or kind of pedal out your heels. Heel toe your feet out to the width of your yoga mat. Heels in, toes out. Come down into a low squat. So if possible, keep your heels down. Hands to heart center. See if you can pick up your toes, spread them apart. Yeah, and if you're rolling onto the inner edges of your feet, see if you can press into the outer edges as well. Send your breath all the way down into your hips, your groin. Big, spacious breaths, about 2, 3 more. Nice job, everybody. All right, bottom of your next exhale, forward fold. So fingertips to the ground, lift your hips to the sky, heel toe your feet in however you like them. Big toes touch or hips width distance. All of your toes face forward now. Halfway lift as you inhale, realign. Exhale, bow, fold. Rise all the way up. Inhale, big stretch, reach up. Hands to your heart center, exhale. All right, breath to movement. Inhale, high mountain. You can either grab your left wrist or if you want to make it your own, fine with me. Exhale, side body stretch. Hips go left, upper body goes right. Back through center, switch your grip. And other side. Think of that crescent moon shape. Create it. Inhale, back up. And then add your little baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Curl open. Yes. Inhale, realign, reach. And take, or actually, let's take one more chair. Sit back. Just for fun. Good. Inhale, heart lifts, belly tones. Reach high. And then exhale, dive down. Forward fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank, top of your push-up. Inhale to push the ground away. So much strength. Strong straight line all the way to your belly. Pause on your belly. Shoulder pigeon with your left arm. So left arm out to the left, palm facing the ground. Roll up onto your left side. Same options apply on this side. So you could bring your right foot down behind you. You could take hand to big toe pose. You could take a quad stretch. You could reach your right arm up and back like you're trying to get the backs of your hands to touch. And just take it as deep or keep it as shallow as feels right for you today. Head is relaxed. Neck is relaxed. Breath is big and spacious. Just notice whatever there is to notice. So what feels really good here? What might feel a little tight or sore or stiff? About 3 more rounds. If you want, open your mouth and sigh. Your last exhale. And just ease your way back to your belly. Any heart opener you would like to take? And then eventually downward facing dog. Reconnect to your breath. So especially now, your body's getting tired, your muscles are fatigued. Use your breath to support you from the inside. Your breath is brand new every time you inhale. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, use your strong core, step forward, low lunge. Add your twist, revolve, lunge, right hand down, left arm up. Thanks, Kathy. So twisting from your center, not sinking into your hips, not just using your arms, but let the left side of your heart open. Maybe even gaze up at your left hand. If you want that extra challenge, see if you can get lighter on your right fingertips, or maybe even hover your right hand. Last couple of breaths. So nice. Awesome, Jill. End of your exhale, let it go. Standing splits, left foot is your foundation, right leg floats high. Keep your right foot active so you can feel your right foot. You can feel your right toes. Spread them apart, wiggle them around. Just like you would do in a forward fold, relax your neck. Head is heavy. One more big inhale, lots of length. And then exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee tucks in the back of your left knee, both knees bend. Inhale, re-extend or take a little hop. Exhale, Shiva squat, small and compact. Inhale, lengthen or a little hoppy hop. Exhale, Shiva squat, last one. All right, pause here. Bring your left hand to grab your right foot. Left hand grabs right foot. If you want to stay here, totally fine. Otherwise, root into your left foot and see if you can start to stand up. Maybe you stand up and just work with balance, or start to work your twisted dancer. So left shoulder is open, right arm reaches forward enough, heart is lifting as best you can like you're doing a cobra pose. Hug in with your inner thighs. Yes, beautiful, and breathe. Gently kick foot into hand, hand into foot. Twisted dancer, one last big, huge breath. See if possibly you can come out slowly the same way you came in. So back to Shiva squat, and then release your right foot, forward fold. Give your left leg a little shaky shake or pedal out your heels. Heel toe your feet out to the width of your mat. Heels in, toes out. Low yogi squat malasana. You can do as we did before, just keep your hands at your heart center, or some options if you want. You could work a twist to each side. You could reach your arms up and try to press your arms back as you press your heart forward. I'll just make it a little more intense. Send your breath down into your pelvis, your groin. Try to keep your heels rooted and the outer edges of your feet rooted as well. Soft face, soft jaw. Ah. Good, everybody. Last couple of rounds here. Okay, options from here. You can either plant your hands, step back to plank, or if you feel like it, you can plant your hands and play around with a crow pose for a moment. So work your knees up as far as you can on your triceps, gaze forward, maybe lean forward as you float one or both feet off the ground. If you can get both feet off the ground, see if you can get your big toes to touch behind you. Lift through your waistline. And then either set your feet back down and step back, or if you want to jump back to chaturanga with bent elbows. Everybody move through your own vinyasa and end up just in a child's pose. Really good. Knees wide or knees together, anywhere in between. Just take a moment to ground. So feel the ground underneath you, its stability, the way it supports you always. Send your breath down into your low belly, low back. Maybe roll your forehead side to side a bit. Next couple of breaths, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. Bring your body down gently. And if you would rather take this on your back or in a seat or any other variation, you're always welcome to. Take time to set yourself up with intention. Nice, Kate. And attention. And breath by breath, just let your body settle. Good, good awareness, you guys. Nice, Courtney. Send your big spacious inhales down into your right hip. Use your exhales to just let you melt around the pose and within the pose. And see if you can be here for about 4 or 5 more deep breaths. Anytime you want, big open mouth sighs. Good job, friends. Last couple breaths. And just however you would like to. Start to find your own transition back to downward facing dog. So if you want to, you can move through a vinyasa. You take it back to the three-legged dog, give your right leg a little shaky shake. You could take it into tabletop position, take some cat cows or some hip circles. Anything goes. Next few breaths, down dog. And just walk it out in your down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, pigeon pose, left shin, top of your space. Bring your body down nice and easy. Set yourself up just as intentionally as you did on the other side. And breath by breath, just settle in. Soften where you can soften. So through your face, your outer shell. If you could soften through your heart space, front, back, sides, what would that feel like? About 4 or 5 more breaths on this side. Last couple rounds, maybe sigh it out. Once again, as you feel pretty even on both sides, start your transition back to downward facing dog. But your last down dog. If you'd rather take child's pose, that's fine with me. Also, if you want one final vinyasa, now would be your time to take that as well. Just wherever you've ended up, feel all the space inside your body. If you're in down dog, feel all the length you've created. If you're in child's pose, just let your body melt and rest into all the space you've created. Good job, everyone. Your next couple of rounds, however you want to get there, transition down onto your back. Once you're on your back, draw your knees in towards your belly, little rock from side to side. We'll take one more heart opener. So set up for a bridge pose. I'll cue for bridge, but if you want to take upward facing bow, your full wheel, full back bend, you're welcome to do so. So for bridge pose, arms down by your sides, feet hips width distance apart, all of your toes face forward and your ankles come straight down from your knees. Exhale, pull your belly button down, scoop your tailbone up. And then as you inhale, peel your spine off your yoga mat, one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top of your bridge, if you want to, you can kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Find a little more opening through the front of your heart, front of your shoulders, maybe even interlace your fingers. Hug in with your inner thighs, press down through your heels and the inner edges of your feet. Take about 4 or 5 deep breaths in this heart opener. Send your breath all the way down into your belly and imagine you're trying to reach your knees and your shins forward. So you're lengthening your front body, lengthening through the front of your hips. Soft face, soft jaw, press down through the back of your head. And if you do have your shoulders underneath you, stay in your bridge, but just work your shoulders out from under you. And then on an exhale, one vertebra at a time, slowly lower down. Once you get back down to neutral, keep your feet on the ground with knees bent, but walk your feet out to the width of your yoga mat. Either tee out your arms or goalpost your arms against the ground and just take some windshield wipers side to side slowly. If you want, you can stay on one side, a few breaths, and then the other side, a few breaths. And as you feel complete with these, come back to center, let your knees fall in. So feet wide, knees fall in. Invitation to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just close your eyes, constructive rest pose. For a moment, just rest here. Feel the space down in your low back and your pelvic bowl. Send your breath into that space. If this feels really good, you want to stay here longer, you want to stay here the rest of class, fine with me. Otherwise, find your way into a happy baby posture. In happy baby, you can rock back and forth. You can extend one leg, then the other leg, both legs at the same time. And then from happy baby, if there are any other poses you want to take, final inversion, or maybe just give yourself one more full body stretch. Maybe give your knees one last big squeeze. So anything that will finish off your practice for you. And no rush at all. Eventually start to find your way into your final relaxation. At this point, your breath can become effortless. Your body Just be heavy, melt into the ground. These last few moments, just let go of any efforting and feel into your body as just a great, big, wide open space. And I will give you guys a little gong bath. And then I'll turn on a little bit of ambient music just to let everything really settle. So if the gong feels intense, see if you can just let it flow through you. Take big, deep breaths if you need to. Shavasana. Maybe the game of reality is designed to remain a mystery, an experience to be felt rather than a problem to be solved. Maybe I only need to sit down in the sunlight and feel the sensation of breath in my lungs and grass between my toes, here in this temporary body, halfway between an existential crisis and enlightenment. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just start to slowly move your body, bring gentle movement, maybe into your fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, or whatever else feels good to you. And eventually find your way onto either side, just a nurturing fetal position. Really letting everything settle there. Using your arms, guide yourself up into seated meditation. So right back where we started. You sit up tall. Exhale in your breath. And inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up, just symbolically gathering in all the energy, all the efforts from your practice. And exhale, bring it all to your heart center. Bow your head to your heart and just acknowledge yourself for showing up today, for taking time to roll out your mat and do your practice. Thank you guys so much for being here and letting me guide you. Namaste. You're welcome. Thank you. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. I'll be back next Tuesday. Hope to see you then. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's Dora. It's Dora the Explorer.
All right.
You know?
Are you taking her out this weekend?
Yeah.
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 good.
Taking her out. Thanks, James. I know. There's gonna be some rain down there. But it looks like just passing showers, so van. Yeah. So I can have some coverage. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. I will. I will. You too.
Thank you.
Love you. Thank you, Court. Hi, Mama. Love you. You're short.